Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna show you how to play all of this real soon. Make sure you're using your headset or phones.
From the ages far, that is why you're me.
Are you ready?
It's forever. Say you'll be faithful.
So beautiful music, yeah. I'm going to show you learn how to play Ariaria praise grooves with grand piano. Very cool. So just a very simple one. We know how we do it. We go from simple to complex. And if you're just joining or you're joining anyways, please don't forget to tell me where you're watching from, and don't forget to share this video. Please share this video so I can reach out to more audience and more persons. Okay, so I'm using grand piano. You know the grand piano voice on your keyboard, but it's an unusual way today because I'm using it to play Ariaria. I'm not using a lead guitar voice. I'm trying to imagine myself playing with a live band where we have, and that's why it's called a live band edition. So each live band edition I'm going to be creating, it's going to have a feel of when you have a real live band in it. And that's why we'll have this soundtrack. So make sure you stay to the end of this video. At the end of this video, I'm going to leave about 3 minutes for this soundtrack to play so you can use it for your own rehearsal. All right? Okay, so let's go. So 1 second, I just need 1 second. I want to set up a sound. So it's going to go mute for 2 seconds and I'll be back. All right, I'm back. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's continue. This is it. I'm going to show you the Ariaria groove I'm using. So a lot of people don't know they can actually play Ariaria with grand piano. So I'm going to show you. So I've done this loop to be an intro and the main side of the groove. This is just an intro. You know the song? You will know not what now.
That is why you're me.
Just playing something simple, but text is not where I want to be. I'm going to be where we get to the groove. Ready? Okay, let's go now. So this is what I'm going to show you. Beautiful. I love this sound so much. Like, listen again over. It's a very beautiful sound. So this is what I'm playing. I'm just going to switch straight to where we have the groove coming from the intro. I think it started somewhere from here. So okay, I think this is where it started. So let's see. Oh, this takes it back. So let's get right on here. So good. All right. So what I'm playing is this. You all know that I'm using my grand voice. We have lead guitarists already playing. If you listen to this groove, there's already lead guitarists playing. There's already bassists playing. So when they're playing, what should you play? You understand? So first things I first tell you is you listen to what everybody is playing. You understand? So when you are playing with a band, you're working as a team. You understand? You're working as a team. So you have to listen to what everyone is playing, each and everyone is playing before you think of what you want to play. You understand? But these things happen fast. It's something you have to do very fast. So I've listened to what everyone is playing and I say, okay, it's just like an additional tips, you understand? An additional tip for you when you're playing with a live band. Do not conflict. Don't play the same thing with someone else. So make sure you're playing. If someone is already playing a melody, you can just play harmony on it. If someone is playing harmony, or you can create a different melody, ensuring it doesn't conflict with the original. Now, this is where we continue. So you see where it's coming. Now, if you're using your headset, you get more better. Beautiful, like this. But then I want to create a melody, so I'm creating this melody, and that's why I have this sound. This melody, it is not conflicting with any other melody. Why the guitarist is in? So it's not conflicting. So it's one tip that a lot of you have to know. So what is the melody I'm playing? What's this groove I'm playing? It's called a universal Ariaria groove. So, but we're using this for chord 1, chord 4, and chord 5 as it relates to the progression of this particular song. So all I'm doing is simple. You might have known it, but we're going to go complex, easy, then show you how to run through some other stuff. So let's see this. So I'm just doing this. So do mi so, do mi so, do mi so, do mi so, which is 8 3 5 8 3 5. Then for chord 4, I'm playing 9 4 6 9 4 6, which is re fa la re fa la. Then chord 5, I'm playing 7 2 4, which is T re fa. I'm using it as a chord replacement for chord 5. T re fa. You can write it down. T re fa, T re fa. So when we play, sounds like this. Beautiful. Very beautiful. Very beautiful sound. Now, at this point, I think they got to chord 3. From the ages 5. So, chord 3, you're playing. You're not going to play ages 5, which is 3 6. Then, that is how your name. Then, 2 5. So, you're just doing the same thing. So, eventually, how to do this is when you have a 3-note chord. You have 3-note triad chords like this. So this is the first inversion for chord 1. So I'm going to play third note of the chord, first note of the chord, second note of the chord, third note of the chord, first, second note of the chord. So 3 1 2 3 1. Okay, 3 1 2 3. Okay, 3 1 2. That's just it. 3 1 2 3 1 2. So if you're on chord 1, you're just doing. If you have each triad chord has 3 notes, so you play the third note of the chord, first note of the chord, second note of the chord. That's it. It's more like a kind of arpeggio pattern. Then you repeat it. Chord 2, chord 3. So apply this on whatever inversions you want, whatever progression you want. You can apply it, and it sounds very awesome and beautiful. So let us continue what we're doing now. If we go straight to this side of the music. From the ages far, this is for chord 3. See, that is why your name is forever. So you be faithful. Very easy at that point. Okay, so now, why having this? You can now extend this and say, okay, you have a simple progression right away, but you can add passing chords, passing notes to it. So if I'm doing chord 1, 4, I can do a transition from 1 to 4. I add my flat 7, which is my third. So I'm playing a transition, and I'm doing a kind of a movement, a chord movement there, which is I'm playing 3 5 flat 7. So I'm now doing flat 7 3 5. Do mi so, do mi so, tim, do mi so. Then I go. So you see, so for play, it's gonna sound like this. See what's happening? So now, you see what I'm now doing at my 5. And then, So I'm missing my chord 5 and my 7 playing as a chord replacement for 5. So if I do this, so I play this for 1, 2, 1, 2. So which is T, Re, So, T, Re, So. Then T, Re, Fa, so which is now adding more spice to the playing. So now you'll be asking me, what should you play on your left hand? What should you play on your left hand? Very easy. So on your left hand, this is what you're doing. Because, most people, when they play with a band where they have lead guitarists, bassists, and the rest, they are really, really like, what do you play with your left hand? Very simple. Now, I'm doing like this. For my chord 1, I'm doing this. This is so do. So, and so do. So 5 8, 5 8, 5 8. Then for my chord 4. Chord 4, I'm playing 4 and 6, which is Fa and La. Then 5, I'm playing So and T, which is 5 and 7. So easy peasy like this. Beautiful. So now we have this. Then we can now start expanding. So if we play the music, it's now going to sound like this. Very beautiful. Very cool. Now, there's a little bit chord replacements around that side. At this song, when they have "You've been faithful, Lord," chord 4, 5, from the ages 5, 3. The next chord is this. So this is a chord replacement. It's supposed to be from the ages 5, 3, 6. But let's do 3, then we'll play this. So we're playing. For those advanced players who might be watching, we are playing this as just disconnected something. Let me set it back. So we're playing flat 5 as a diminished 7. So in this case, this is C. Any key that is on your flat 5 just turn into a diminished 7. But to explain it for everyone, what we're doing at this chord replacement to 6 is we are playing 5, flat 7, flat 9, and 10. Hold you down as a chord. So suffer note will be So, Do, Mo, and Mi. So if you do, you be faithful, Lord, from the ages. See? So this again, instead of doing from the ages. So do, you be faithful, Lord, from the ages. You do, you be faithful, Lord, from the ages. So, easy peasy. You can even do just one finger on your left hand, which is your So, your 5 on your left hand. So now let's apply it to the music when we get to that point. So replace your 6 with this. Makes more sense. So if we go to that side of the music, let's see. Yeah, here's that side of the music. So if we go there, so it's to be praised and adored. You've been faithful. So watch. From the ages far. So you see? From the ages far. So you remember what I told you? You can convert it to a groove. But since this one is 4 notes, the grooves work mostly on. So you can do from the ages far. You can do. You can do this one. So you can either do 2. This is something I've just seen now. You can do this or you can do this. It's your choice. So the first one is this. So 10, 5, flat 7, which is mi, so, do. Then the second one is 10, 6, flat 9, which is mi, la, and mo. So you can either do this, or if you're holding a chord, you hold all together. So you've been faithful, Lord, from the ages far. You can do it, be faithful, Lord, from the ages far. So anyone that is suitable for you to use, you can use. Ready? So let's continue. Let's go straight to the next one. So we're going to play again. Then I'm going to go expand this and let's get more creativity. But this is it, how to use grand piano to play. Using grand piano to play Ariaria sound as beautiful as when you want to use lead guitar. Very beautiful, all involved techniques, and especially when you're playing with a real live band, you understand? You can't have two lead guitarists playing and you're using a guitar voice. So a lot of people are so restricted on that. And they always want to use guitar voice on everything. No. If you have a real lead guitar playing and everything, no, there's other sounds to use. So let's continue.
To be praised and adored. You've been faithful, Lord, from the ages far. That is why your name is forever. So you've been faithful.
So now you have this very beautiful. So I'm going to play the song from the top, then get to the end. Then I'm going to expand and show you how to do something like this.
To be praised and adored. You've been faithful.
So why I'm going to show you this later is because it is important to hold a groove. You understand? When you have your groove, you hold the groove, then you can start being creative with it. But it is very important to hold the groove, because if you don't have a groove in the music, then there's no music in total. Do you understand? So first thing is to have a groove first, then you expand and you can now get creative. So let's play from the beginning, then we'll get to the end, then I'll show you what next to do. We are now approaching the advanced level of all this. Let's go from the top.
You've been faithful, Lord, from the ages far. That is why your name is forevermore. You've been faithful, Lord, from the ages far. That is why your
Let's go back to the groove I showed you. 1, 2, go. Ready, go.
To be praised and adored. You alone at work, to be praised and adored. You've been faithful, Lord, from the ages far. That is why your name is forever.
So you see what's happening right here that I really love is the fact that when you're doing your right hand, your left hand is doing some kind of harmonic kind of situation there. So you're doing something like, wow, that's beautiful. Very fine and cool. So now you can also decide to vamp, but I'm not showing how to vamp today. So what I'm just showing you is the groove. Like you can decide to say, okay, you want to vamp in the music. Remember, I showed how to vamp in my other videos, so you could check them out. You can decide to vamp. You can decide to spice it up with vamping and grooves, something like this.
Say you alone at
Something.
to be praised and adored. You alone at work, to be praised and adored.
Well, I'm not showing how to vamp, in fact, but I think I prefer the groove than the vamping. What do you think? Tell me what you think about the groove and the vamping. Which one do you think you're going to prefer in the music? Now, let me play the vamping. So drop your suggestion in the comment section. Let's see.
It's forever. Say you alone at work.
So I love to listen to this over and over and over again because it sounds so nice. Okay, so next is, let's start getting, we now have a groove down the music that is holding down the music. Now it's time to get creative, you understand? It's now time to get creative. And you're really going to enjoy this. Remember I said at the end of this video, I'm going to leave like 3 minutes for this loop to play so that you can do your own rehearsal. I hope you're happy with that. Okay, now, let's continue. Now, when music is now playing, you can now start getting creative to do something like this. But make sure everything you're doing, you're running back to your groove, you understand? So if you do... See what's happening right now? It's beautiful. I'm not doing something you. And that is why I always tell my students that your ability to play worship very, very well will aid you very well in praise. A lot of people think playing, if you can play worship very well, no. It's the issue people face is they don't know how to apply their worship skills in praise playing. If you're able to apply most of the worship skills in praise playing, that's another kind of level. So you can book a section with me, and I'm going to teach you how to get more creative. So, but beside that, this is what I'm doing. I have my groove held down. Now, I'm doing this. I initially did this as my passing chord. But instead of that, I'm now trying to expand and do something else. So I'm doing. So anything I do, I fall back to the groove. You see how it sounds. So I cannot, it's something you have to develop your own kind of creativity. So you don't have to sound like me. That's the way I teach. I don't teach you to sound like me. I teach you to sound like yourself. So, but I give you the theory, I give you the formulas and everything that is needed that you can use to sound unique as yourself. So I can give you some part of my creativity, to expand on, to get better on, but I don't like to make you to play like a robot. So this is it. I'm showing you what to do. You can apply your own creativity to it. You don't have to exactly play what I'm playing, you understand? The most important thing here is to hold down the groove. Once you hold down the groove very well, you've held down the groove, then you're good to go, you understand? So this is how I'm linking up everything. So make sure at everything you do, at every skill you display, you run back to your groove. At every skill you display outside your groove, you run back. So always running back to my groove, so that's one way. So with this, you can now get more professional, and it's not something that I expect you to do immediately. I mean, the groove is there, you've learned the groove, but this is how you can expand and even make it even more interesting using grand piano. So beautiful. So let's go. I'm going to show you one. See. Even without playing this, the music is always full once you hold down the groove. Because the lead guitarist is already doing something. But just to show how the difference between intermediate, advanced players and beginners. I mean, you can just hold down the groove and the music is beautiful. But to just add a little spice, be very careful when you're doing it. Like I said, you have to consider other players so that you don't conflict with sound. So we're going to run through from the top to the beginning, and I'm going to let you practice your own.
You've been faithful, Lord, from the ages wide. That is why your name is forevermore. You've been faithful, Lord, from the ages wide. That is why your name
Beautiful.
is forever. Say you alone are
I'm going to play the groove for the first time.
to be praised and adored.
Beautiful.
You alone are to be praised and adored. You've been faithful, Lord, from the ages past. That is why your name is forever. Say you've been faithful, Lord. You've been
I see move, man.
from the ages past. That is why your name is forever.
Now let's get a little bit busy.
You alone are one, Lord. You alone are God, Lord. To be praised and adored. You alone are one, Lord. To be praised and adored. You've been faithful, Lord, from the ages past. That is why your name is forever. Say you've been faithful, Lord. You've been faithful, Lord, from the ages past. That is why your name.
Beautiful. So I'm going to let you practice and let us go. So I'm going to play from the intro. You practice. From the intro, what I was doing is just trying to hold down the chord because it's an intro. So you let the lead guitarist do their solo while I do what you want.
You've been faithful,
Just simple chord.
Lord.
So are you ready? Let's go. Practice time.
You've been faithful, Lord, from the ages past. That is why your name is forever.
Yeah.
You've been faithful, Lord, from the ages past. That is why
Make sure you're not conflicting. Ready? Are you ready to play the groove now? Let's go. Let's go. Let me see your groove. 1, 2, 3. Go. Beautiful.
to be praised and adored. You alone are worthy, Lord, to be praised and adored.
Nice.
You've been faithful, Lord,
Okay. Don't forget the chord
the
replacements.
ages past.
Yeah.
That is why your name is forever. Say you've been faithful, Lord. You've been faithful, Lord, from the ages past.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
That is why your name is forever.
Lovely. One more time.
You alone are one. You alone are worthy, Lord, to be praised and adored. You alone are
Lovely, lovely. I see what you're playing. Cool. Don't forget to put the passing notes.
praised and adored.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
You've been faithful, Lord,
Okay. Don't forget your left hand also.
from the
What your left hand
ages
is doing.
past.
Then remember the country
That
placement
is
at the
why
side.
your name
Yeah. Beautiful.
is forever.
One more time.
Say you've been faithful, Lord. You've been
Beautiful.
faithful, Lord.
Remember to always fall down to your groove. If you're going to do some external solos, and hold down the groove. Very beautiful. Ready?
That is why your
Yeah, yeah. Lovely.
is forever.
Alright, so that'll be all. That'll be all for today. Thanks for watching, and I hope this really helped you. Please don't forget to follow, share, and drop a comment. Bye.